Right now, there is an entire generation of adults who lived part of their lives without full access to equitable rights.
Last week, 90s reporter Darius Johnson introduced you to 3 Denver natives and professionals. They discussed code switching and adversity due to the color of their skin. Today, they say they are among the first generation of black people with all of their rights.
Your race, unfortunately, can play a role in what people will allow you to achieve or people think you're capable of achieving, and yet you're still expected to overcome those challenges. You're still expected to rise.
I'm the direct descendant of enslaved people. I can trace my lineage back to the plantation. I actually have the court records of my 4th great grandfather buying his freedom and then the courts actually having to set him free.
My grandfather is a first. My great-grandfather is a first. My aunt is a first. And so I grew up entrenched in the very definition of black excellence and was taught to be nothing but black excellence. The 4 of us in this room right now, I would be willing to bet that we are the first generation of black people in our families to have all of our rights.
Yep. Come on, Simone.
Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So think about that, because we were never able to purchase homes, maybe potentially in neighborhoods. It's a wave now where we're saying, I have all my rights, I know who I am, I know where I came from, I know where I'm going, and I am going to be an actively practicing legacy building in ways we've never built it before. And we want to do that in Denver.
I think where we are is exactly where Simone said, is in a place of rebuilding, a sense of duty, to invest money that we could be purchasing, things for ourselves, but investing that back into community, buying real estate, investing in these different spaces, both financially and through time.
We hold each other down, like we have our backs.
It's not a leverage dynamic. It is your. If you don't have a place for Thanksgiving, my home is welcome to you.
We do get a little protective because it's like, no, we're generous. We have a beautiful history. We want to give you full accessibility. We really want to. But you also have to understand the laws of this very kind of sacred space.
A place of gathering and a place of fellowship is essential, because this is not a community, this is not a street. For us, it's home.
I love this community. I love this black community. We care about each other and we take care of each other. I think that there continues to be areas for that to grow and develop. And I'm really excited for what it looks like in the future.
Now, at the end of the day, regardless of the trials and the triumphs, these 3 love Denver. Just like many other black people who call this place home. What's interesting is how the housing crisis about 15 years ago really left a scar on the black community, really the black community all across the country. There was a loss of property and skyrocketing prices. Essentially, people were pushed out of the only place that they've ever known or called home. That forced many to leave or live in rural areas or areas they weren't used to or comfortable in, maybe areas where it was all white. That has intensified with inflation and most recently a pandemic. So that's why these 3 and other blacks feel so empowered to buy in neighborhoods that they were raised in, kicked out of, or just repurchase their parents' homes.
Yeah, gentrification is a real thing. But it really sounds like after hearing from not only our journalists here, but the 3 there, they are hopeful for what is happening currently and for the future.
I think that's the one thing. You talk about the professionalism, you hear them talk about this black excellence, but they still talk about how much they are welcomed in a place that is so white. It's home, it's welcoming for them, and while yes, they are audacious with their black mentality, their black spirit, hey, the color of their skin, they still know that sometimes they are still going to face those oppressions due to the color of their skin, but hey, they're still met with support on certain days.
Well, Darius, we appreciate your reporting, so thank you for that.